I'm Allison Talbert. I've been at Oak Hill for about 4 years. This is Sydney Grace, my assistant today. Stewardship to me, I guess it's just been this journey of my relationship with God where He'll kind of, I think I used to look at people who would do these service things and think I could never do that. But then I realized over time that it was just a calling. It's like you just have to kind of listen for God pulling on your heart. Like with the Burke Boys, for example, there's a rehabilitative home for boys age 11 to 17. And I heard about them and God just broke my heart about it. You know, He was just showing me that like these kids just don't have their parents right now, or maybe haven't had parents in their life. I was intimidated to work with that population. I mean, teenage boys, I don't know anything about teenage boys. And I feel like that's really what stewardship, that's how I know I'm on track with my stewardship, with giving back, is when I'm just a little out of my comfort zone and I'm just being pushed, you know? And so I feel like there's just so many obstacles where I thought, I could never do that. And then I did it because I just took a step of faith, and then it was like almost like God did it without me. I thought I was gonna be like having these relationships with the boys, and we'd have these like heart-to-heart moments, and it would be like, you know, some Lifetime movie, and I'd be able to help them heal. And that's really not what God has me doing. He has me like raising money for them and providing for them in these ways that like a mom would do, where you don't really appreciate your mom necessarily or notice. So recently, God was just like putting on my heart, just constantly thinking about this car they needed, a new van. I'm just like, God, why are you like, why can't I stop thinking about this? This is so overwhelming, you know? I've never raised money for something big like that, but I just thought, okay, God, I'm just gonna take one step out. So I start talking to my husband about it, who's normally like, I don't want to spend any money on anything, you know, just want to save. He's like, you know what? That's really interesting to me. And he starts researching a car and getting a budget. And then I talked to their director and he said, you know, our car is so broken and unreliable. We would just love a reliable used car. And then I'm like, okay, that's like $12,000, $15,000. That's not as scary. And then I just start talking to people about it, and slowly people are coming to me saying, what's going on? How much money do you need? What's going on? And I literally just was like, it happened without me, and we were able to just buy them this van like after Christmas, just a couple weeks ago, and take it over there. And I just was a lesson to me of like, wow, this thing that I was wanting to say no to, that I thought was too big and too scary, like God was doing it. It's not too big for God, obviously, you know. And it just kind of happened without me, and I just had to be willing to just take that next step.